Hi everyone and welcome back to another video, where today I'm going to be doing the first prop comparison video where I'll be comparing the Twitching Clown to the Twitching Banshee, so let's jump straight into that. So I'm first going to start off with comparing both of the face details of each prop. So as you can see, each prop has a plastic face. It's a hollow plastic face with a jaw that is separate from the rest of the body. It is connected with a screw. That is the same for both props. Here you can see on Twitching Clowns, there's the screw, and then on Twitching Banshees, it goes through her jaw here, and that's how it moves. So yeah, both hard plastic faces with different sculpts. So here is Twitching Clown's face. You can see he has a very creepy and iconic face. His eyes are definitely one of the creepiest parts of him. There's his nose. You can see he's got really creepy looking teeth, and the face is just really creepy in general. The hair is red, and since he is a clown, and I think that looks really good. Sometimes it gets in the way of his face, but that's not too much of a big deal, since you can always just brush it out of his face, or use some kind of hairspray to like keep it out of his face, which is probably something I will do just to make sure that people can see his face better on Halloween. So yeah, that is pretty much it for his head, although on his spring, he does have the same spring as Twitching Banshee, although he has this rubber piece, like a bone. I guess that's his neck to cover the spring, and then Twitching Banshee does not have that. She has this collar instead, which kind of covers the spring, and as you can see behind her, their spring is exposed there. But as for Twitching Banshee's face, here it is. Her hair does also get in the way of her face, much worse than Twitching Clown does, but I have managed to prop it up out of her face so you can see it. So here you can get a good look at her detail. Here are her eyes. So you can see there a piece of plastic that is stuck onto the skull. I think the eyes are definitely really creepy, especially when they're on, they look really cool. And when the hair does get in her face, they kind of glare through, which I think is always awesome. There are the eyebrows. You can see they're just painted on, but they still do look really realistic and creepy. And then her mouth is definitely 100% the creepiest part of her face. It looks like really skeletal-like, and you can see how creepy the teeth look. She also does have a tongue, unlike Twitching Clown where he does not have a tongue, but he just has a hollow mouth with nothing in there. But Twitching Banshee does have a tongue, which I think is really nice detail. Well, the only problem with her face really is that her mouth kind of hangs open way too far, so you can see the spring behind her. But apart from that, it really is not too much of a big deal. Like you can see here, it can cover up the bottom of the spring, but the top of the spring is kind of left exposed since her mouth is wide open. And I think it just should be more like this, closed, so you can't really see it. But that is really the only issue that I have with her face. Everything else is really creepy looking, and I think it looks amazing. Now moving down to the props outfit, Twitching Banshee has a very cool outfit. It's definitely really iconic. It looks really creepy, like a ghost. You would associate ghosts with wearing a creepy looking outfit, and this is definitely no exception. Here is her sensor. They both have, well actually, Twitching Banshee's sensor is on her neck, where Twitching Clown's is on his chest here, you can see. That's his sensor. And then she has these creepy cloths. There is two layers. There's one layer here. There's a white layer and then a darker layer to add some of that effect and depth. And then her dress itself is just this, actually I think it's two pieces. There's another set of creepy cloth and then just the fabric that goes all the way down. And that is the same for her arms. And then speaking of her arms, here is her hands. They can move around a lot, which I find really cool. And as you can see, they have really bony hands. Same as Towering Clowns. I'm pretty sure a lot of Seasonal Visions props use this same hand mold, but it is nice how they change the colour depending on the prop. You can see Twitching Banshee's hands are white to represent she's a ghost, which is awesome. Same on this side, I find them really cool. The only problem with the hands is that sometimes when you can see here, they kind of like flip around, so they end up looking like this. But what you have to do really is just change it to get it into the right position, and they shouldn't move around too much during activation, but that's just, if that does happen, just make sure to flip them around like this and it should be fine. And then that is pretty much it for her outfit. And then for Twitching Clown's outfit, he has definitely the best outfit. It's the clown outfit. And he has this cool ruffle instead of like a collar, which does cover up. Well, actually, the bone covers up the spring, like I said, but this does still help hide some of the mechanics. And then under that is just, you can see it's the neck there. So there's the neck, and then he has this really cool outfit with the two pom-poms. There's a sensor, like I said. The outfit is bloodstained, which is always nice. The sleeves aren't bloodstained, and they're one-piece fabric, unlike the Twitching Banshee, where, like I said, there's like multiple layers to conceal all of the mechanism. But this outfit still does the same job, and I think, yeah, it looks really good in my opinion. There's the sleeves. They have an elastic strap to wrap around the hand, where this Twitching Banshee does not. She just has a loose hanging fabric, but it's still really cool. Same on this side. And then Twitching Clown's hand, you can see are really heavily detailed. They got the look of gloves. You can see yeah, there's a separate sculpt. He is wearing gloves if you did not know that. So there's his skin, and then they kind of transfer into gloves. You can see here, and the detail on the gloves is incredible. It's so great looking. You can see all the fingers and stuff. That is definitely really cool. And then moving down, he does have shoes. He has the two big red clown shoes, which are different to the typical Seasonal Visions clown shoes. You can see they are much larger and more like, they have a bigger depth, which is cool. They are also hollow. You can see they have all Seasonal Visions clown shoes are hollow. Those are just KG shoes, for example. And then both props also have the same base and adapter and mechanism, which I will show you now. On your screen, there should be a picture of the mechanisms for both props. Twitching Banshees on the left and Twitching Clowns on the right. So you can see they have the exact same mechanism, just a few cosmetic differences, like Twitching Banshee having shoulder frame, where Twitching Clown is a separate piece you have to hook on. But that is pretty much the only difference, and then their modules are also the exact same. And as for which prop is scarier, I'm going to have to go with the Twitching Banshee for the scariest prop. Her looks are just really creepy, and I think in a dark haunt she is just terrifying. Her audio is also what makes her really creepy. She's got that screaming, which is just so iconic, and is also really creepy to have it loud up in a horn. And it's sort of a jump scare when people don't really expect it, which is really cool. And yeah, that is probably going to be my pick for the scariest out of the two. Twitching Clown, of course, is scary, but I find him more of a mildly jump scare, since he's going to be the first prop you see. Well, not the first prop, but like the first prop you see in the indoor walkthrough. So he'll be at the side laughing and doing his stuff, and then yeah, so he'll just be kind of a welcome prop, I guess you could say, to the haunt. So he'll be like the least mild jump scare, but he is still really cool and such a great prop for a scene, and that is why I love him so much. But yeah, Twitching Banshee is my pick for the creepiest. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give a demo of both these props and show you what they look like when they're both on together. So that will be it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it helped me out a lot and I really appreciate it. And now I'm going to go ahead and leave it up to you. Which prop do you think is better than the other? Do you think that Twitching Banshee is better than Twitching Clown? Or do you think this guy is better than Twitching Banshee? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, and then I will tally them up. And then next video, the next prop comparison video, I will go ahead and reveal the winner. And yeah, that will be determining who is better than the other prop. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, make sure to leave your comment below which one you think is better, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.